baby right here who's running crazy. Hi guys, welcome. Welcome. Derek will be joining us in a minute. Can you hear me okay? I hear him in there coming. Okay. I think Marianne was first in the house, although on the StreamYard side, I can't see it for some reason. And then it was Mobang. I see Mobang here. But I don't see Marianne. And then Gracie and Jock's Adventures and Dee and Johnny. Hi, guys. Yeah, I'm reading the chat really quick. I know Derek's in there. Oh, she got sutures out today, Maddie. I was wondering how Maddie was doing. We've been kind of off of YouTube for the last couple weeks. I barely got on just because I was having emotional issues. Right now, look at the cup. Autumn leaves and pumpkin lattes, please. I love pumpkin everything, but really I'm just having some herb tea.
Pumpkin is poop.
I know you don't like it. He doesn't
pumpkin
like it.
Is poop.
I love pumpkin spice everything.
Pumpkin is poop.
Does everybody else like pumpkin spice? Who likes pumpkin spice?
I do not like your spice. Your pumpkin spice is not very nice. I don't. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I see.
Michelle Leonardo's in the house.
Michelle
D. Hey,
D.
Renee Deuce Rider.
Hi, Renee.
Tommy's in the house.
Dog. She devil.
Yeah. She Devil. In case anybody's watching that doesn't know, Tommy is She Devil Adventures. Sometimes I say people's first names and people later don't know who I'm talking about. Like the people that rewatch. So we're trying to say people's actual names. Uh-oh. Don't fall. I'll get her. Okay, most all of you know, but those that don't, Bella passed away on the 15th. And we have Sage. That's Sage, the beagle. She thinks you're playing with her.
I'm not playing. I'm serious.
Yeah, but she thinks...
I'm serious.
She thinks you are. This is Sage. This is Sage.
Say hi, Lady Tata's Desert Sage.
Yes. See, giving me kisses. Mommy's dog, huh? Mommy's dog. But you can't bite. No, you cannot chew on this because this has electrical stuff in it. This is my heating pad.
Well, that would be shocking.
We won't want her to get shocked. The baby dog.
Huh.
Look at her. Look at those paws. Aren't they cute? Look at those paws. Anyway, that's Miss Sage, who's an ornery puppy. So I'm an ornery puppy, but I love Mom, huh?
That apple didn't fall far. Hi, puppy dog.
I know. You want to play?
Hello,
you run around and play, or let Dad hold you a minute so I can run the keyboard?
Come here. Oh! Ow!
She's already a great van life dog because she's been in the van many times already. She's ready to go. She loves it.
You're just kind of a sweetheart, and you want to be sweet sometimes, and then you turn into a demon dog, and we don't even know why you turn into a demon dog.
I'm glad the sutures came out and that she's doing okay, because it was not fun to lose Bella after 17 years. I thought I was prepared, but I wasn't really.
Bella was a good dog. She's a pain in the butt. She's a good dog.
You think everybody but Gunner's a pain in the butt anyway.
No, Gunner's a pain in the butt. The only one that's not a pain in the butt is me.
Oh, Bobby's in San Diego. Very cool. It's rainy here too, but in Central Cali.
Boop, boop.
Oh, Renee didn't know. Yeah, Bella passed just on the 15th.
Boop, boop.
We got Sage because somebody needed a home for her.
Yeah.
And we got Sage 5 days before Bella passed.
Yeah, what a trip.
What a trip. Bella went with me in the van to go pick up Sage. And then we made the trip back, me, Bella, and Sage from San Diego. And then 5 days later, she just, of old age, natural causes, just passed away. Yeah, trouble.
How come you chewing on my thumb? She's chewing. She's cheating.
Hi, Lillian. Yeah, she's a pretty baby. She has, if you look at her freckles. She's got freckles on her nose. Cute freckles.
She's got melanoma on her head.
No, she doesn't.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
I think it's melanoma.
No, don't say things like that.
It could be a tumor.
Yeah, I'm having to train. Yeah, she's a beagle. I'm having to train her. I have to train her like a baby. Like I take her out to the bathroom in the middle of the night. Like
I know.
Potty training. I forgot how potty training a puppy is really difficult.
Okay, come on, one down.
Because she is.
Right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Low.
Yeah.
That harness is the
nicest
thing ever.
The German Shepherd, then I have Bella, and it's her birthday, December 15th.
Oh, happy birthday, Bella.
And then that same day that our Bella passed. Crazy. She has to see has to see the Maddie has to see the surgeon, yeah, for her follow-up before she can go. Yeah, I told Derek about that. That she woke up paralyzed like that. I did read.
Weirdest thing ever.
I did read, however, that dachshunds and these beagles can have that problem too. Can have that same problem with the vertebrae.
Yeah, and just wake up paralyzed.
Yeah, I read when I was reading.
Think that's what happened to me.
No, it didn't. Don't joke around. People won't know. They don't know you're joking when people watch these things. He did not wake up paralyzed, people. He likes to tell stories. He likes to tell stories. That's my husband.
You lucky.
I know. Her nose looks like a heart, and then she has freckles above it. It's so cute.
Put her, dude.
Right now, she's not even caring. It's crazy. Like you can put it in the crate with her. She pees in the crate. So
not on the food itself.
Yeah,
but she'll pee.
She's
as far away from it in a crate as she can.
Like she hasn't even learned the crate thing yet, where you don't pee in your crate. She's learning, but she hasn't got there yet.
I think it's just my humble, unintelligent, dumb guy opinion. She needs free access to the outside, and we simply can't do that right now.
And no, but I disagree because she's a baby. She's literally 9 weeks old. She can't hold her urine yet to go out and learn to do dog stuff outside by herself at this 9 weeks old. I don't think she can't.
When she pees on the floor, you give her a boop on the nose. Boop, no, and you scoot her outside.
I didn't say I wouldn't take her. I take her outside all the time. I'm saying to go out a doggy door at 9 weeks old. That's what I'm saying.
I need to get off the stick and get the damn yard secured, which is almost impossible because there's so much work going on. So that's killing me.
She's born October 10th. So whatever that makes. I think that's her birth date. So couple.
10? That would make her what, 8, 9, 10,
about
going on 11 weeks.
Or maybe it was right around the 15th. I can't remember exactly. But it's around the middle of
December, October.
Yeah. So she might be 10 or 11 weeks now because I think I picked her up when she was almost 9 weeks. On the 10th. Yeah, on the 10th of this month.
Guess who I saw today?
What?
A man
Okay.
with wood.
Oh, tell them.
I saw a man with wood today. Big old redwood. Finally, after all this time, after over 2 months, right at 2 months, wait. September, October, November, December, 3 months to get the redwood bar top for the outdoor kitchen. Oh man.
But he got it finally.
Got it. And they weren't able to install it. So we'll have to wait. We're still waiting.
This is what I do. This is what I do right here. Just like a baby, every 2 hours, go give her the word pot. Yep, that's exactly what I say. Those are the words exactly.
Drones.
I take her out even in the middle of the night on the leash, and I tell her, go potty, go potty. Most of the time she will, but she'll still have accidents in the house. And her crate is as small as it can be for her size. Like, it's small. But I noticed even, like, I don't let her go in the crate more than 2 hours because she can't hold her bladder that long. And I take her out, and then she goes pee, and then I put her back and blah, blah, blah. But she still has accidents.
It can't be an accident if you intentionally pee on the floor. It can't be an accident if you intentionally pee right in front of the fat guy in the wheelchair. And that's not an accident. That's an intentional.
Oh, please.
That's an intentional
She's a
act
baby.
with malice.
She's a baby, but because of the wheelchair, and if there is an accident, it's worse because Derek has to roll through any acts. Like, I have to get it before he rolls through it. So if she does have an accident, it's like, really, I have to get it before he rolls, or else it'll be all over the house. We'll put it that way. No good. But she does pretty good, actually. She's doing better. She's just a baby. Just a baby.
You know, I used to put my kids when they were in diapers. We were potty training. I used to just put them out on the front grass. Do what you're going to do, see? And then they didn't have to change diapers. Didn't have to wipe poopy butts.
Right. You put your kid out there and just say, yeah, right.
It was just a outdoor camping.
She's a little bit of an escape artist right now.
True story.
Right now. So we can't. She has to go out. We have to take her out on the leash and everything because she runs.
True story. Gracie did it.
With wood every day. Look at Diane's comment. With wood every day.
Are you spying on me?
She must be looking in the window, huh?
She's spying on me. Hi, Papa Dog.
Oh, seeing what else we have here. Start moving all the members. I was seeing if I had any good clips to put up. Any new clips? Because I haven't done anything for this live stream like I usually do.
You know what we ought to do? You know what we ought to do?
Kelly and Tammy's journey. And Dan's here.
Hey, Big Dan.
I haven't seen Dan in a long time.
Yeah, Dan, where you been? I think tomorrow's New Year's Eve. I think we should all sing Old Lang Syne. For all acquaintance be forgot. Oh wait, wrong song. My bad. That's Randall Flagg.
I don't know what Derek's up to either at all.
I don't know.
Put a mop. Yeah, we need to put a mop. You're right, on the front of the chair. That's funny.
Do I look? Am I dressed in a French maid outfit?
Next thing you know, he will be.
Well, you pay me enough. Tim offered me $1,500 to dress up in a French maid outfit and to come down to his house. And I don't know what that was all involving, but I was nervous. So I had to respectfully decline.
Do we have any resolutions?
Thanks, Dan.
Do you have any resolution?
You know what? I'm now 28 years old, and it's just over my 28 years. I've realized that resolutions for me don't stick. So I prefer, instead of resolutions, I prefer generalizations.
Why? What does that even mean?
Well, generally speaking, I intend to lose weight.
Generally speaking.
In
Thanks for the
generally
super
speaking,
chat, Tim.
Ta-ta!
Of course, he wants the twerk.
I work hard for the money, so hard for it, honey. I work hard for the money, so you better treat me right.
High five! High five!
You guys, I didn't prepare very good for this live stream because I wasn't planning on going. We weren't planning on live streaming. This was like this afternoon. I said, oh, because of Bella and everything, I haven't wanted to be on YouTube much. So I decided I got to get back on YouTube.
I was literally the wood guy. I was with the wood man.
Yeah, he was with the guy delivering the wood today.
It was, woo! Was he delivering the wood? Bah, bah.
I'm going to put this one up for Tim. Thank you for being a member, Tim. And you're always generous to everybody. We appreciate it.
Very cool, man.
I know we've got a lot of channel members in the chat, so we'll get to your guys' little things I've made for you guys in a bit. Slowly but surely. My brain's not super fast tonight like I normally am on these things. Oh, it's Gracie's heading to Quartzsite, leaving Tuesday to head that way.
Oh, yeah, Quartzsite.
That's a whole nother
can of worms. So, Aaron, I'm just going to throw it out there. I'm not going to make Quartzsite.
He isn't, because he's got another medical issue going on. I will be there. But as far as we know, it doesn't look good because his doctors aren't.
It is not looking good.
His doctors aren't happy with what's going on, so he'll tell him. Go ahead, tell him.
No.
Well, honey, we're not there yet. We don't skip to the bottom when you haven't read the middle comments.
Okay, Nate.
He skips straight to the bottom when you haven't read any of the comments in between. Well, tell them why. Tell them what's going on.
So part of paralysis life, wheelchair life, is you are at risk of skin pressure sores. They used to call them, in the old days, they called them bed sores, but well, they don't just happen in bed. And I've developed one on my right trochanter, kind of like a hip bone. And over the last several weeks, man,
because he's got a lot of atrophy of the muscle tissue.
There's no muscle cushion over the top of prominent bone areas.
And he's had surgery before to try to correct it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like very thin.
And a great example of that is like your butt. Instead of having a nice cushion, it ends up being like your elbow.
Very thin piece
just thin skin, and it is not intended to be that thin like your elbow, so you're at risk of pressure sores. And I got one, and it's persistent, and it's so not even in my own the headquarters bed.
Yeah, not even at base camp's bed. We need a new mattress here. An air mattress.
Let alone the thin camping RV type mattress in the van. That was killer.
And no, we can't go thicker on the mattress in the van because he can't get up. He can't transfer onto it.
We can if we had talked about getting a lift, a simple electric hoist from the roof to help lift me up to transfer.
Because his shoulders are shot, so it's a catch-22.
Yeah, it is. It's a catch-22, and it's a hard transfer to begin with. The spot is so narrow that my chair can't get the angle. I could do it in the electric wheelchair, but it's wide and
I
it's
love you.
yeah. I mean,
love
it's
you.
even tighter. So it's there's no so. Long story
Okay.
short, man, it's just like everything else in life. There's no great answer. And if I
But part of it also, I think, is because of the broken leg for 6 months, he was immobile and, had, I think, even more wasting. Because he's been battling it ever since, basically. Well, he's been battling it for years. Let's get real, for years. Because he's already had surgery to try to fix it once, 10 years ago? Yeah, because we've been together 10 years. So
what did you? So you fell in love with me in 2008.
Stop.
Why is that funny?
Remember, it was supposed to be my 40th birthday, and you missed my 40th birthday party because you were in the hospital.
I was literally in.
And we weren't even dating
hospital.
yet. Nothing. We weren't even dating. No, look at him.
Yeah.
So it's bad luck it's bad luck. Just bad luck. What can we say?
All right, Dan, be good, bro.
Yeah, it does. The broken leg caused, it was a huge setback, huge for somebody in a wheelchair, because
it was miserable.
It was a huge setback. And you're right, Fatima. It's never easy to figure out the mobility magic
No,
stuff.
I tell you what the most difficult aspect of figuring out mobility issues for someone with a disability is that as soon as you have it figured out,
like we did for 2 years,
something else occurs and it just throws everything into a big old can of poop.
Because we did good for 2 years and then he broke his leg. It was still a little challenging, but it just got worse after the broken leg.
Yeah, a lot worse.
So when we went to Oregon with the broken leg, he realized how tough that was. And it just was a huge setback. So now he's got to kind of rehabilitate. We've got to heal the pressure sore. We work at it. He can't sleep on that side. We have pillows, the whole 9 yards. It padded, medication for it from the doctor, you name it, dressings. He has it. Wound care nurse, the whole 9 yards. He's seen everybody. But
I'm thinking about doing a leg transplant.
Yeah, right. A leg transplant.
Somebody with chubbier legs than I have that can give me a little wiggle room, because my little scrawny but chicken legs, you're not cutting it anymore, man. Not cutting it at all.
Yeah, that's good for it's good. It is good to take that. But Derek's problem with his shoulders is a whole nother issue. He has tears. He has tears in his rotator cuff. Multiple tears. And they're chronic too, because it's hard to heal them when you're constantly using your shoulders and transferring and stuff like that. So
I could go into VA hospital for about 8 months and probably have everything healed up. But I don't know if anyone in this world can just put their life on hold for 8 months.
Well, that's interesting. The prednisone, he does get cortisone injections in his shoulders.
Cortisone.
It helps. And
cortisone is fantastic. And prednisone is the oral type.
Yeah. The cortisone shots, they won't only do them every so many months, because they are rough on the body, even though they're local. They still won't do them, but he's going to be getting them for life. They already know, because, you got to weigh the pros and cons, and he just has to, he'll have to have
Why did I do prednisone last time? The orals.
I don't remember.
Did they think it was going to help? I think that they thought that was the first step. But I mean, even I've had 3 different opinions from orthopedics, and they're like, no, we do not think surgery is the answer because you're
Because it would be too long of a recovery,
paraplegic,
and you'd
yeah.
be bedridden, and then you'd have more bed sores. Like if you think about the spiral that can happen when somebody's bedridden, you can get, pneumonia, you can get more chronic sores, other infections. Like
just to have your shoulders heal up and then tear them up again because you're in a wheelchair. It is a crap situation, man. It is.
it's just
life is what it is.
And getting older does not help.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You need to stop. You need to hush.
D, I'm glad. The new Sage loves the basket too. Let me show what they're talking about. And we got the idea from Johnny and Kelly because they had one for Maddie. This basket, which the dog can ride in, and you can seal it so they can't get out.
It's doggy jail.
And she rides in it and loves it too in the van. Sage does. Bella rode in it. Now Sage rides in it. And we got the idea from Johnny and Kelly at the first meetup 2 years ago. And it's worked ever since. So I'm glad. Yeah, it's been 2 years. We're on our next meetup already in January. We started the channel in 2020.
Yeah.
We started the channel May of 2020. So we're coming up on our anniversary of having the channel for 3 years? Dang.
Seems like only yesterday.
I'm trying to see who else is here. Oh, Sean S. Good evening. Oh, yeah. Anthony wants to know if the VA. Yeah, the VA does treat him well, actually.
So I have no complaints with the VA. I know they take a hard rap every day from vets who are not happy. But I'll tell you what, man, I've had, because of the way I retired, I kept my private insurance and I have the VA. I go to the VA because they don't do co-pays and or co-insurance, but they are able to bill my private insurance. I have the option of using my private insurance only at a private what? Provider.
Doctor's office, provider, hospital, whatever.
Yeah, and I did that a little while back when it came to therapy, physical therapy for my broken leg. But long story short, man, I've been to private doctors and I've been to VA doctors. I don't have any complaints with the VA.
Actually, they're the specialists in the spinal cord injury because they deal with it way more than other places.
Yeah, than a general practitioner.
Yeah, they deal with it so much that he goes to a spinal cord injury like actual center in California, and it's in Long Beach. So he does get really good care and they know everything about spinal cord injury. Like some private doctors just don't run into it as much. It's just not as common unless you're an orthopedic or something. But
I don't even think
the orthopedics, the treatment plan for him was completely different than somebody else with a broken leg. Like completely different. They couldn't cast it a certain way because he had to be able to transfer.
PT couldn't.
Yeah, there was a whole thing.
The same. So long story short, I'm all right with the VA, man. They've done me good.
Yeah. The only thing I can complain about is they do take a long time to get equipment. Like when he needs equipment, a new piece of equipment, and they order it takes months.
You got to stay on them.
You got to stay on them because it might take months.
The wheels of government turn slow.
Exactly.
But they turn.
And he's got good therapists and everything.
Yeah.
And good doctors.
Yeah, the rotator pain sucks, man. It doesn't want. I don't want to transfer chairs. I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to get in bed. just because of the transfer. It's just, it does suck, man. And there is no great answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I wish I was Steve Austin, the $6 million man, right?
Oh yeah, I remember that. I used to watch that show so much. Yeah. Derek has the 4-wheel drive chair now and the manual chair with the smart drive. So
yeah, that's the only thing.
He is blessed. There was a comment today on there was a comment from a new person today that you need to look at or answer.
Okay.
That it was about that. It was about the 4-wheel drive chair. And somebody, people, he said he went to the ocean and he couldn't because, his electric chair got stuck. So he wanted to ask or know about the 4-wheel drive chair going down to the beach or whatever. So
getting stuck is it sucks so bad, man. Because then not only is your chair stuck, you're stuck, but you burden other people to help unstuck you. I agree. Don't like it.
I have my CBD right here. I live full. I mean, this right here is a lifesaver for all my issues. Doesn't help Derek in the same way.
No, it doesn't. And nor pills don't either.
Yeah, he doesn't take like any kind of pain pill like Vicodin.
No.
He does, however, get the injections and anti-inflammatories, that type, but not like he won't
steroidal
take like Vicodin.
Steroidal stuff for me works far better than any other stuff. Wait, who's passing?
It's something way up there.
Dude,
see, we missed.
You want to cut my legs off and make them bionic? I'm all in. I'm in. Oh. Ow.
Hey, Charlie Grace. Yeah.
Charlie Grace!
You already know that Bella passed, but we have the new puppy down there. And if you look, I'm going to move this camera. Derek moves a little bit. She's laying, if I can get it. I don't know if I can get it. Right behind Derek's chair right there is Sage. But Derek's there. I don't know, the camera, I can't get it to move right. But there, she's laying down right there.
Look at that puppy.
That's Sage, the new beagle. She's laying there eating or playing with a toy, chewing a chew toy. Yeah, there she cutie pie. Oh, tell them what happened the other day, because I can smell it right now. On top of everything else.
Oh,
yeah, this was really good. Great.
Tanya, are you cooking?
Derek calls at 3 a.m. and I'm in the other room with the puppy. And Derek calls me on the phone at 3 o'clock.
Text first.
Well, of course, I'm not going to be awake at 3 a.m. to answer your text. So he texts and he's like, "Are you cooking? I smell fire or something." So I'm like, "Oh my God, is there like an electrical fire?" So I get up and run through the house, see nothing. Do smell something that smelled completely awful. It did smell like a chemical of some sort. Oh.
Smell like burnt oatmeal and coffee.
It stunk real bad. It ended up being Gunner got sprayed by a skunk. Because as soon as you go out of the room and like it gets diluted, the smell, you could tell it was a skunk. And he had a big old yellow patch right on him right here. Gunner got hit big time by a skunk.
And it is so strong.
It was
so nasty. When you are within 5-6 feet, it doesn't smell like a skunk.
No, it smelled like a chemical, like a bad, like plastic burning in a campfire. Like if you throw plastic in a fire, that chemical burning smell. That's what it smelled like.
We've all driven by roadkill, skunk roadkill on the road, and you get that wolf. You're like, ooh, that's a skunk.
And it wasn't like
It
that.
wasn't like that. It was so strong. It was horrible. So if you go out to the edge of the house, you smell skunk. But when you come into the room where the dog door is, holy crap.
Master bedroom.
You just
bad.
It's not skunk. It's just gross. It's gross. So we've gave him a big old bath and gone through a gallon of vinegar. Hit him with some that I've got a spray. I got a spray called blunt spray. It's for blunts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's to cover up the MJ.
And
it still won't cover.
Strongest air freshener ever, and it's like it's fighting tooth and nail with the skunk smell.
Brother goes to the VA for medical. Yeah.
Yep.
Derek prefers it. Like he said, he has different choices, but he prefers it.
And they always.
Oh, it's Barbara Walters that died. I had no idea.
Oh.
That's crazy. No, I haven't seen anything about it.
Hello, I'm Baba Walters. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, here's the meetup. You guys, Bucks Van D and Friends meetup is January 21st to the 24th in Quartzsite. When it gets closer, it'll be on Plamosa Road, but we don't know the exact location because we have to go there and see where there's a spot big enough at that time, a couple days before that. But we'll be letting you guys know exactly the location just a couple days before the meetup. But we hope to see as many of you there as we can. Okay, I was going to say. Boondocking with Boomer in the house.
Lance!
I'm trying to say
Lance!
You say the other name. I'm trying to say proper names because when people watch back, they don't know who's who. Like the new people.
Lance!
So I'm going to say both. We're going to say your name and both names, your channel name, if it doesn't match. Like ours doesn't match our names. So people don't know who we are.
Okay.
They know who we are in our own live stream, but they won't know who we are always because they just see Van Life Voyages. Yeah, the CBD, my CBD tincture is amazing. I live by it. Like it works better than most medications, I have to say. Really? Well, I'll talk to you about it. I don't want to say too much on YouTube. Mine is a certain, it's got a lot of the different compounds besides just CBD in it because it's actually made for neurological issues. It's a medical form neurological issues. So it does, I still have pain. I'm going to always have pain, but it definitely cuts the pain down.
You're always a pain.
Yes, different body issues respond to different therapies. And it's a huge one of my therapies that I live by.
Hi, baby dog. Hi, little princess.
But mine is under medical, so I get it from an actual medical dispensary, an actual medical dispensary that they only deal with medical, but you have to have a authorization and all that from a doctor to go there. So.
And his name's Cantrell, and y'all down on 43rd and Alpha Avenue.
Yeah, they do work wonders. Like I mean, it cuts my pain into a tolerable level when I would otherwise not be in the van. I'd be bedridden. I always say that I'd be bedridden.
Yeah, right. That stuff's getting expensive.
Yeah,
Thanks, Joe Biden.
Oh, yeah, new Bella, because Bella passed away, my Bella. And it's Gunner's here, but Sage,
I hear Gunnar barking outside.
he's being a watchdog right now.
I
That's
think
what he does.
William's outside. That's why
Oh.
Gunner's barking at him.
For me, Michelle, it makes it less. It makes it tolerable. I always have pain. Like, there's never a day I don't have pain. But it makes me be able to enjoy life, go out, do things, and not be bedridden. So that's a positive. Like, this is a heating pack. It looks like a scarf, but it's a heating pack to add heat back here to my. It even has a battery pack. This is a mobile one.
Does it make you able to tolerate me?
Yeah, nothing actually makes me able to tolerate you. That would require some extra.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go check on my dog.
He's gonna go check.
Hi, baby dog.
The little baby's back there.
Sit on the bed.
Yeah, I would. If you think about it, if you're in chronic pain, anything that cuts pain is a positive, is a good thing. So.
Damn.
Yeah, Gracie being a nurse, I took a class. I was going to be believe it or not, here in California, they need medical people. That's one thing you could do is you can take classes and you can be the give medical advice on medical marijuana, basically. And the different strains, you have to learn about the different strains. There's a ton. It's not like one size fits all. Like, I had to try probably 6 different strains before I got one that was effective. So
can you tell me about the Cowabunga party strain?
Oh my gosh. He acts like everybody that takes any kind of cannabis is there to get high, and it's not true. At least not for me. At least not for me.
All right. Be right back. Hold on. Look out, puppy dog. I hear barking.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I have to have the THC in it to make it work. CBD alone does not work for me. And I've tried a bunch, believe me. And so this one is legal here in California. And it's, like I said, it's especially made for neurological issues, specifically spasms, seizures, Parkinson's. Mine's a movement disorder, dystonia, so it's in the Parkinson's family. So that's why this one's specific. But this one has 3 different strains made into one tincture, and it's CBD, THC, and THCV. So that's a whole nother one that most people don't know about in certain cannabis plants. Yeah, so you want to go to one that knows medical stuff if you're asking about medical stuff. Like, if you're not going there to get high, if you're going there for medical issues, like you have rheumatoid arthritis, whatever, you tell them what you're there for, and you get somebody that's knowledgeable in the medical field. That's why they have cannabis nurses and medical doctors and stuff that you can actually ask questions to. Don't just go to a regular old one, because they're not going to know nothing. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I know about the tomato juice, but we couldn't really do that because Gunner's huge and I can't do it without Derek, and he's in the wheelchair. So what I had to do was I had to wash him down as best as I could, and I just used instead of the tomato juice, I used vinegar, and because it's clear, and I sprayed it all over the area where he got sprayed to cut down on that. But I couldn't get tomato juice like all over the house and stuff, and there was no way I could do it by my control gunner by myself. So no, I had to use I used clear vinegar, and vinegar still stinks, but better than that. Yeah, tomato juice is the main thing. Right now, we're at the home base, or where we call base camp. We're at base camp, not in the van. Although I still take a lot of trips in the van. Central California, William. Oh, there's lots of skunks. We're in the mountains. There's a lot of skunks here. Yeah, your name is your channel, D, so you're easy. It's always the people like us, Van Life Voyages, that don't have our names on our channel that has the problems. Who people don't know your name for a while. And that's okay. Like I went to a lot of live streams before anybody knew my name back in the day at the beginning of the channel. So, and it's hard to remember. I'll be honest. I have a lot of brain fog with my fibromyalgia and stuff. So I don't always remember people's names, even when I know them. Even if I've known them for years and years and years, I may not remember your name from one day to the next. Derek, on the other hand, he remembers everybody's names. He remembers like every song imaginable in the 80s. Like he's got a good memory. Not me. My memory sucks. Good night, Anthony. Thanks for putting up. Yeah, you guys, if whoever's a member, please put up Bella icons, since just in memory of her. Oh, you definitely need to find that. Yeah. Yes, you definitely need to find that. It's still funny to this day, even though I had to come home to him being stuck. Like literally wasn't home when he got stuck. That's a great video. Gracie, in California, you don't have to have one, but the place I go, because it's medical only, they require one. But a lot of dispensaries here in California, because marijuana is legal, you do not have to have one. It just depends. Like if they're literally concentrate on medical only, then they may require it. But that's because they want to know kind of what your medical issue is, and if you want to release that or not. I don't have a problem. I tell them right away, like what's wrong and what I need it for, basically. Yeah, vinegar is better than skunk. And it did help. It worked. Yes, we do know who you are, even though it says Peace Dragon. Thank you for putting up, Bella. I appreciate it, guys. Oh, big raccoon fight. Cost $500. Oh, that would be awful, Renee, because like I'm always afraid of something like that with Gunner, because base camp is in a small community. We do have a couple of vets, but they're always booked, and there's no emergency vet hospital here. I mean, you could call like a big animal vet, I'm sure, because we have a lot of farms and stuff, but I don't know. There's no like emergency hospital nearby. So that's always freaks me out. Yeah, that's what we call our regular house. We call it base camp, because we tried until Derek broke his leg. We were constantly gone in the van. We did a lot of trips, a ton of trips, and then Derek broke his leg and things came to a standstill. So we're here a lot more than we like to be, that's for sure. So Sunday, Dee has her live stream at noon. Not live stream, sorry. Video premiere at noon. We know it's New Year's Day. So if you can make it, you can make it. If not, please watch it later, because I got my video done. It's not up yet, about Bella, and I think it's pretty good. It's very hard because I had her for 17 years, and my kids are in their early to mid 20s, so they had Bella most of their life. So they don't remember a time without Bella. So very sad. Yes, we downsized, William. We're at a much smaller place now. We were in a big house where before, but because we wanted to travel a lot more, we downsized, and we when his dad passed away, he left Derek this house. So we had to remodel it to make it wheelchair friendly and stuff. Look at, you can see her right back there. So yeah, so we sold the big house. We didn't need it anymore. The kids are all grown and gone. So we had no use for that big house. But look at her. Isn't she cute back there? Yeah. Yeah, you can do that too. Yeah. Or get a 1-to-1 or a 2-to-1, like 2 CBD to 1 THC, some kind of thing like that. Or a 4-to-1. You can ask them, just say, I have to, what works for me may not work for you, but I need something that's at least a 2-to-1, like 2 CBD to 1 THC. Yes, that's what it is. That is what it is. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. This room I'm in right here is the 2nd bedroom, and we call it the studio, basically. And then we have a master bedroom. Oh, that's so sad. Well, at least he did get the blood out of the way. That's awful, though. Sad. Yeah, that makes me sad when there's like big emergency fights with the animals and stuff. Yes, you got to meet her when she was barely, I mean, back in June, she was, speaking of CBD oil, it's in the video, but I put Bella on pet CBD oil because she started having a lot of neurological issues like last summer. I mean, she was having some major tremor. She had a couple of seizures. She had what looked like maybe a mild stroke. Like, I knew that she wasn't going to live too long. And then I just didn't think I had as much time as I did because I put her on the CBD for pets and she changed. I mean, the tremors went away. You can tell she was more comfortable. So I got like 6 more months with her than I probably would have had I not started the CBD. I wish I would have started it earlier. Really, I do, because it made a big difference. But I mean, nothing lives forever. She was over 17, so she was getting up there in age. Oh, that's like a hutch or something. Yeah, it's like a shabby chic, like that type of painting, like not like an antique or something, but I don't think it's antique. I will, William. Thanks for hopping on. Haven't seen you in forever. I know Derek asked about you not too long ago if we'd seen you around. Yeah, Arizona, I think you can get, Arizona. I don't know about New Mexico. If you hit Colorado, they obviously do.
What are you running about? Huh? What are you running about?
Yeah, I'm telling you, Lillian, that helped her. I mean, I couldn't believe it. Tremor's gone. No more seizures. Like, you could tell she was more comfortable. Like, she was never in a lot of pain. Bella never acted like she was in pain, really. But when you're old and she's kind of like hunched, like she had like kind of hunched over from old age. And so that can't be you know, even though she didn't look like she was in pain, that can't be super comfortable. So I think it made her more comfortable. So that makes me happy that she at least passed more comfortable and everything. Distressed. That's what I was looking for. Thank you so much, Troy. Yes, it is painted distressed. That's what I was trying to look for the words for, but yeah, it's just, and that it's a heater. It's a fake fireplace, but it's a heater. This house has only wood burning because it's in the mountains, but so we have to do electric, and so when the electric goes out, we have to do propane. We do have the, you know, propane heaters as need if needed, but we have wood burning, and this is that's an electric heater. Anyway, so the next video out will be the one with Bella, and then I don't know what's after that, because I was caught up and everything was going really good. And then Bella passed and we got the new puppy, and it's been like a whirlwind. And then Derek's issues. So it's been a whirlwind. Like you can tell by my eyes, it's like I'm not as happy-go-lucky as I have been before. It's been a rough month. Been a rough Christmas was nice. The kids got to come home. So we had my kids here, and my daughter flew in from Seattle, so that was very nice. His son came right before, like after Thanksgiving, and we got to meet the third grandbaby. I was trying to count there for a second. Yeah, see, it does. It's funny. My dispensary where I get my CBD, they made the one for Bella. They made her CBD as well. So that was very nice. I mean, they have it. You can get it. But I mean, it's the same exact place, and I trust them. So I was very happy that they did a pet one. Sorry that you were sick. I don't know what's going on with anybody because, like I said, I've been off YouTube for a couple weeks. I mean, I would put up a short here or there, but that's it. We haven't been like watching people's. I have to catch up on videos. We haven't been to people's live streams. I had to take a break mentally because, like, I just wasn't myself at all. I was just fatigued. The fibromyalgia was like really intense. I was just having a hard time. You know, you get a flare when you're emotionally like having emotional problems, your body just goes crazy. This right here, Gracie, because you do the hot packs too. I'm really liking it. I have a battery pack, so you can wear it and don't have to be plugged in. And it looks like a scarf, so people don't really know too much that it's a hot pack, but it really helps my neck and back issues just to have that heat on there. But I like it because I can walk around. You're not plugged into something. And you can put this through here like that. And you can set it to different heats right here. I like it on the hottest, but it's really, really nice. It's awesome I have another one for driving that actually is USB and plugs into the van. And that is really nice as well. Yeah, I have that other one. I use here at base camp, but it uses too much power for me in the van because I don't have as much battery and solar and all that. So, but the USB one that I've been using, the USB one it takes the same as the cell phones to like if you plug in your cell phone and how much battery that takes, which is nothing, that one also takes nothing. So that's great. Look at her. She's playing. She's playing. But yeah, I had to, like, I wasn't really used to puppy mode. So puppies make me tired too, because I have to, like I said, I have to take her out to pee and everything every couple of hours. So yeah, the volts, the like the USB heating pack, that it's just like this, just for the neck only, and it's USB, which I'm going to have in a video coming up, because I'm doing a video of how I drive and stuff in that big van. But the heating pack, it only takes like barely any power. Like you can use it all night long and it barely uses any power. Yeah, no sleep for the new dog mom. Yeah, between Bella passing, the new puppy, and the, fibromyalgia pain kicking up, it's been hard. So yeah, it's going to be useful because Derek, we've done a video on the hand controls and stuff for him driving, but people have asked all the time, because I'm really short, and with my cervical dystonia, and I'm only 5'1", on how I drive this huge van, full-sized Ram ProMaster, and it's actually easier than most vehicles, most cars that I've had in the past. But there are some accommodations I do make when I drive, like I have to have certain mirrors, backup camera. I have to have some heating pack, because I'm constantly spasming when my arms are up like this. My neck and back are constantly spasming. And sometimes I have to wear my cervical collar just to keep my head from moving around too much, because it's exhausting keeping your head straight when you have dystonia. So I'm hoping it'll be useful to at least some people that have neck and back problems, and short women that are scared to drive a big van. Because I was scared to death when I had to pick up the van. I'm like, how am I going to get this van home? I don't know how to drive something like this. I was scared, and it's actually not bad at all. Oh, hey, Crystal. Anyway, so it's been rough, but I'm glad you guys, I'm decided to get back on here. I have talked to Dee a couple of times, but even poor Dee, I was like, not as talkative as usual. Usually we would talk almost every day. And I know she's been busy because she's had company too, but I definitely wasn't calling as much. And I was kind of taking a mental break. Just, you know how you kind of take a break and check out and maybe binge watch some stuff. Like, I was kind of binge watching useless stuff, stupid stuff I didn't have to think. Oh, sorry. Well, thanks for coming. It's nice to see you guys again. Look at her. I'll let you see Sage a little bit longer before we check out. But she's over there having a blast with her Sharky Shark, huh? You want to see Sharky Shark? I'm the wheel over here. Want to see Sharky Shark? You want your Sharky Shark? Want to play with Sharky Shark? Ooh, you want to play? She's a sweetie pie, sweetheart. The camera's trying to focus, sorry. Yeah, I was not being a very good friend to people there for a couple weeks. Yeah. Night, Johnny. Night, guys. Yeah, the thing. Thanks, Elaine. Nice to see you. The thing was, and the people have. This is what people have told me, because even somebody at the pet store that I would go to that knew Bella, they were always like, "Oh, Bella's hanging on for you. She's hanging on." And so people told me once I got the new puppy, because it was only 5 days after that she passed, that they were like, "Oh, she knows you have a new friend and that everything's going to be okay." And so she was, I guess, free to pass. Anyway, yeah, it's sad. It is what it is. They eventually everybody goes. Just wish the pets lasted longer than they do. Yeah. Yep. But definitely, I got to tell you this. Definitely Sage keeps me busy and preoccupied, so that's helpful. So she keeps me. She's also super sweet puppy. She is a lover, so she snuggles. She wants to be on my lap. Yeah, so she's definitely helpful. She's very helpful. But yeah, 17 is very long for a pet. I mean, that's the longest one I've had. So anyway, good night, guys. I'm gonna check out of here. But remember the meetup in Quartzsite. Whoever can make it, that would be great. And we were going to get there. I'm going to get there a few days early so that we can kind of spot out I don't know. I think Johnny's going to be there earlier, or maybe around the same time. And then I'll get there and Dee will already be there, and we'll hopefully find a really good spot and let you guys know. And Renee, you get to go. Yep. Happy New Year, guys. Go have a couple of cocktails tomorrow night. Have a couple of cocktails. I'm just drinking herb tea because of my pain and issues I'm having. I'm only doing things that relax me. So CBD, herb tea, that's what I'm doing. There won't be any cocktails this year. Oh, next Sunday already, Gracie? I will be there, I want to say around the 18th. 18th-ish. So I'll be there like maybe a few days before the weekend. Krista will be there. Anybody else? Type in the chat before we log off if you're going to be in Quartzsite for RTR and the meetup. Oh, thank you. I didn't put your guys' things up. Okay, Gracie's leaving this Tuesday. Okay, cool. Yeah, Q23. Did I say 22? I don't know. I can't even think straight, so. But if you came in late, it's like the 21st. It's the weekend of the 21st, right, Johnny? I can't remember the exact. My brain is. Yeah, Mike's in the area, so you'll be around for sure. So that's good. Anybody else in the chat that can go? I'm just checking back to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, I can barely talk about Bella still without crying all the time. So, okay, safe travels, guys. Oh, he's not having a live tonight. All right. Good night, Troy. I still have your chair. Butts are still sitting in it. Wait till you see it at the when I bring it back to you in Oregon. That chair is getting around. Yep. It's hilarious if you ask me. All right, guys. Love you guys. I don't know when we'll be live again, but we'll definitely see you Sunday for a video premiere. Box Van D, noon Pacific, and then ours follows. We understand that there'll be a lot of hungover people, so you might not be able to make it, and that's fine too. Anyway, love you guys. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. That's my Christmas gift. Little sagey right there. Oh, Judith is here. Hold on. Everyone. Yeah. Yeah, everybody will be in queue. The RTR is the week before Box Van D and Friends meetup is. So we did it this time because last year we had it at the same time. So there were people that were gone a lot or weren't there. So this time the meetup, Box Van D's meetup is right after the RTR. So you can go to the RTR and then come and join us for the meetup. That would be great. Oh my gosh, I had not heard that. Oh, it'll be very special then. Yes. Yeah, definitely we've been keeping it very nice for you. It's stored away nice. You'll get it back and you'll have, that'll be very special. And it's traveled. It's traveled. The chair, like, the story of the traveling pants or whatever. It's a story of the traveling chair. Yeah, I know. People should. What we're doing, Crystals, I accidentally got his chair in it got thrown in our, I probably did it. I think I threw it in our trailer because it was raining, pouring down rain, and I was just gathering everything. And then come to find out later that it was Troy's chair, and now it's traveled and people are sitting in it, and we're getting people's signatures and stuff of people that have sat in the chair. So yes, we should all sit in queue. We should sit in the chair and sign the chair, everybody. And that way he can see how many people where the chair's been and how many people have sat in the chair. Yeah, so it's definitely cool. It was accidental, but it turned out to be cool. Yes. Yeah, you'll see. Anyway, good night, guys. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I got it. What it is, you'll see it, Troy. I got a pad for it. It's a gray pad that fits on the chair, and people sign the pad, and you can take the pad off and just have the signatures, or you can leave it on the chair, whatever. But the chair is intact, and the pad, which is a nice pad that goes on the chair, had signatures on it. So it's very cool. So that'll be really nice. Anyway, good night, guys. I know I keep saying good night and not going good night because I keep reading comments. So I'm not being very good host tonight at all. And then seeing baby Sage back there is distracting me too. Anyway, see you guys at the meetup. We're having our own meetup here. Van Night Voyages meetup is in April, the end of April. And I will be putting up more information on that, but it's in Lake Isabella, California, Central California. Anyway, Good night, guys. Thanks for coming in. We love you guys. And we will be talking to you very soon. Good night. Say good night, Sage.